What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, coming to you live from Site B at 10 o'clock in the morning on this sunny 7th day of February 2023. And hey, remember this? I know a whole bunch of stuff has gone on since Owlbear Gate, but apparently it's still a thing because it was recently addressed by the creator of the movie Honor Amongst Thieves, why Sophia's tiefling druid can wild shape into an owlbear when there is absolutely nothing in the game that says she can't. There's also nothing in the game that says she can't. So if you don't remember Owlbear Gate, in the trailer for Honor Amongst Thieves, hashtag boycott Honor Amongst Thieves, we saw Sophia's tiefling druid turn into an owlbear for like 10 seconds. And people were like, druids can't turn into an owlbear? That's controversial. How dare you change D&D lore? People are upset. Of course, most of the people who were upset were the people that the movie was directed at and the people that he's now trying to apologize to, i.e. the 5e crowd. Everybody else was like, who cares? It's a movie. It's magic. It doesn't have to make sense. Just accept it's kind of cool and move on. Some of us even tried to explain how, using the rules, her druid could technically turn into an owlbear. And it could be, well, you know, the simplest explanation, it's magic. Maybe she has a magic item that lets her do it. You know, it's still a bear, but it looks like an owlbear because that's just her personal take. Who cares? It doesn't change. The stats between bear and owlbear aren't that different. I think owlbear gets 2 attacks and bears get 1. Other than that, who cares? It's not like it gave her any special abilities. You know, maybe it was polymorph or shape change. And people are like, no, you can't do that with polymorph. You can't do that with shape change. Wild shape can't turn into owlbears. It can only turn into bears. And blah, and I was like, again, the people are like, why is this a thing? Who cares? Literally, it's a movie. It's magic. Doesn't matter. Move on. It's like 10 seconds in the film. Well, apparently, with the film getting closer and closer to coming live to the screens on April 1st, which is a horrible day to release movies, the director of Honor Among Thieves has decided to address the controversy of changing established D&D lore that up to now nobody really cared about. Now, in my 40-some-odd years of playing this game, we've had lots of arguments over what a druid can and cannot do with their wild shapes. But at no point in time do I recall anybody going, can I turn into an owlbear? And somebody else going, no, you can't. Mostly it's been, how much can I get away with as an owl, as a bear tank druid? Can I cast Barkskin? And then, what feats do I have to take to be able to stay in bear longer but still take advantage of my spell? Yeah, that's usually been the main argument is, how can I break bear tank druid even more? Not, you can't turn into that. Well, it's just, the creator has decided to address the controversial choice to allow Sophia's druid to turn into an owlbear. And his response was, well, it's cool. I mean, come on. If your DM gave that to you in your game, wouldn't you want it? To have the same stats as a bear, you just look like an owlbear. Why did we do it? Because it was cool. To go further, if you're not sure who Sophia Lillis is, who plays the druid, she was Beverly in It 1 and 2 in the 2017 version. She also played Nancy Drew in the Nancy Drew in the Hidden Staircase film. And she was in I'm Not Okay With This in the wonderfully quirky action comedy drama on Netflix, which is how I became aware of her. I watched that before I ever knew that she was also in Nancy Drew and It. So yeah, if you've never seen I'm Not Okay With This, it's kind of a fun, weird, quirky thing. But yeah, so this is Sophia. That's what she's done before this. So Screen Rant has gone on to extended explanation of how she could turn into it because the director felt the need to address the non-existent controversy about the fact that she turned into an owlbear for like 10 seconds. And it's like, well, it could be because of her bloodline, because as a tiefling, she's half human and half demon, and being half demon means maybe it opened up things to her as a druid that normal tiefling druids couldn't have access to because, it's a different bloodline and she's different. And because of that, maybe she just took a special subclass that'll let her turn into abominations. Or maybe it's a magic item. I did say one of the explanations was, well, maybe it's because she's a tiefling. It's a tiefling thing. And people are like, no! Really, I think you should address the fact that she's using a wrist-mounted crossbow, which I'm pretty sure druids don't get, and that she knows martial arts. Again, not sure where she got those levels in Monk when she's jumping around, being all Nightcrawler and teleporting in that fight scene we saw with her and the Red Wizards. But no, let's address the controversy of Owlbear Gate and explain in depth why, for 5 seconds, we let her turn into a beast that normally she couldn't turn into. Because owlbears are cool. And it looked cool. And yeah, it did look cool. And you didn't need to offer an explanation, because you know why? Magic is the cheat code of the universe. Magic literally says, I don't have to explain shit. It's magic. But I guess you felt the need for the movie to have more negative press, so now you have addressed the non-existent controversy, therefore once again stirring up the non-existent controversy. Screen Rant has even tried to explain that because she is half demon, it has something to do with her being half demon, which of course will cause another group of people to be all angry. How dare you say she's half demon? That's racist. Oh, because she's a demon, she can turn into owlbears and other that's inclusive. That's racial appropriation. That's blah, blah, blah. That is problematic. Owls are problematic. Remove them from the game. Are you really that desperate for press for Honor Amongst Thieves that you need to bring this up again, dude? Because really, nobody cared. The only people that cared are the people who you were trying to explain it to, who were just given to be upset anyways. So why bother? Everybody else was just like, I don't care anymore, dude. If I'm not going to see the movie, it ain't going to be because of that. If I'm going to see the movie, it's not going to be because of Sophia turning into an owlbear for 5 seconds. There's plenty of other reasons I'd want to go see the movie, and that's not it. And if I really want to see Sophia actually act in a great role, I'd watch I'm Not Okay With This. How about you explain how she knows martial arts? Or the wrist-mounted crossbow? Yeah, because that's news. And that's what I do for you guys. I talk about stuff like this, so you feel safe. Are you boycotting Honor Amongst Thieves? I am. Are you going to see it? I'm not. Do you really even care about this? Probably not. Is there anything more important going on in the world than this? Yes, there is. But that's news. Yeah, because it's cool. Maybe it's because she's half demon. It's no, nobody cares. Screen Rant, nobody cares. Director of movie, nobody cared. People who are actually listening to me, nobody cared. What you should care about is support me. That's right, supporting me. If you haven't subscribed to the OGGM Adventures yet, please subscribe. Help me reach 1 billion subs by the end of 2023. I know that's impossible, but it's good to have a goal. But really, the best way to support me, besides the Ko-Fi and the Patreon, is to buy my merch. Head on over to Big Geek Emporium, link down below, and check out my merch. All of it on sale for $2. And I could use the money. Till next time, this is the OGGM with the druid ability to turn into a sandwich.